Okay, you guys, it's everybody's favorite time of month, which is completed coloring pages for the month of June. And I'm also going to incorporate some of my art in as well. I did get a lot done this month, so this might be a long video. So grab a drink, grab a snack, whatever you feel like doing while watching this video, and yeah, I'm gonna get started. I think I might start coloring. I think I might start naming these videos stuff I completed this month, or maybe like art things I completed this month. I don't know. But first, of course, I'm going to get started with the coloring portion. And I'm also going to tie in what I want to color in the month of July. So, and as always, I can't believe how fast the month just flew by. I feel like we say that every month, but it's because it's true. The months do really just fly by. So I did do a lot of coloring in this book this month. I did this one in the on the 1st, and I really like how it turned out. I tried to mimic the front cover, and I think I did a pretty good job with my Ohuhu markers and my Artex acrylic paint markers as well. And please ignore the chaotic dog. She barks and everything. I also did this page on the 2nd, also with my Ohuhus and my Artex acrylic markers. Then we have Froggy Days, which I have a lot tabbed because I'm going to be coloring again in Froggy Days this month in July. And I really did enjoy coloring the page that I colored. Like, I love how this page turned out. I got the inspiration for the background from a Facebook group that I am in, and they color in a bunch of these books all the time. So yeah, I really love the colors that I chose. I just chose, I think, 5 random colors, and these were the colors that came out, and I just wanted something soft and pink and turquoise and green, and I actually love how my pancakes turned out too in the picture of flowers. I think that turned out very, very cute. So yeah. We have Into Gardens by Coco Wayu, and I did this one on the 6th, and I really like how this one turned out. I did this one on the 13th, on Friday the 13th, nonetheless. And I did this with, of course, my Ohuhu markers and the glitter for the moon and the stars. I used my Ohuhu glitter markers, which I thought turned out really nice. And I did one more. I wanted this to look like the old China, like blue, the old style China pattern, so that's what I was going for, and I just kind of outlined everything, and I did this one on the 6th. And I think that is it for this book. Oh, nope. There is one more. I don't know why I didn't have it. Okay, now of course I can't get to it. I forget who did this color scheme, but I really loved how she did hers, so I mimicked hers, and I also did this one on the 13th. So, yeah. Kaiju Place by Coco Wayu. And I did this one. It's a little crinkled because I did my Ohuhu glitter pins, and I did this one on the 9th. I really like how the border turned out. I think it's very different from what I usually do in terms of borders, and I really do like how the sparkle turned out for the record and part of the record player. And I think, no, I just want to color that page. Yes, I did do this one. I did this page. And for this one, it was a challenge because I just chose 3 markers, and it was yellow, purple, and pink. And I think I did a good job, but there's too much pink over here. I think the cat is a little bit too much with the pink. I do like the yellow cat and what I did with the eggplant little bean bag here. And the 2 bowls for the animals. I think it looks really cute, but I did struggle with this one. But it was fun though. I like a good challenge. And I have been doing a lot in this book. I think it's just really easy and fun, and you do get a lot done. So I did this bee page, this beehive page, and I also did that one on the 9th. I really love how I did my grass and the bushes, and I love how my highlights turned out for the beehive and everything else. I just really experimented with highlighting and stuff, and I think I did a really good job with that one. I also did this page. I did this page mostly with my Artex acrylic markers, and I also did this one on the 2nd. I did a lot of coloring on the 2nd. I was in a coloring mood. I did some color by number books, which I'm planning on getting into color by number again for this month. In July, and I did this page, and I did this with my Artex acrylic markers. Did I do another one? Nope, again I just have that one tagged. But I love how this one came out, and this one is from Worlds in Jars by Color Questopia. And I didn't date it, but I'm pretty sure I did this one on the 3rd. I have Mystery Mosaics by Mindwire or by Mindware. And I did one page in here. I did the dog. It didn't exactly turn out the way that the picture depicted it. It looked like a golden retriever in the picture, but for the tan, it does not look gold at all. It just kind of looks like a brown dog, which is okay. I did this one on the 18th. And yeah, so that's all the coloring that I did this month. Woo. Let's talk about my art. So this is my big art book. That's an old one. That's also an old one. So I really started experimenting with my Artex acrylic markers. This I did with my Ohuhu markers. The lavender I did with my Ohuhu markers and the grass, and I did the sky with my acrylic markers and the clouds with my acrylic, and I was just having really fun with this page. And I just didn't think about it or try to make it look perfect. It was just a lot of fun to do and practice. And I forgot to put a blotter page down so it bled through. I was having a lot of fun with swatching, and I swatched my Polychromos watercolor pencils because I was really into watercolor this month. and I did a lot of painting with watercolor, and so these are some of the big swatches that I did, and I forgot to write some of that down. I didn't like how they just all kind of blended together. These were supposed to be different colors, but they did just all blend together into like one color. And these kind of did the same. This one is my favorite swatch color combination. But yeah, I have just been having fun with swatching lately. This one I got the idea from a creator here on YouTube, and I really want to again experiment with my Artex acrylic markers to see what they can do as far as landscape goes. So I really just made a bunch of little like squares and shapes, and I did little mini paintings. This one is mine. These are from reference from somebody else, and again I forget her name, I'm really sorry, but these are not mine, and I'm not finished with those, so I'm gonna try to finish those this month. I did some swatches with my Artex, and I think that's it for this book. Yes. So for this book, this is my watercolor book, but I do also use acrylic in this one. I did it, like I said, a bunch of art. I don't know how I feel about this one. I don't know if I'm going to continue it or not continue it. I'm not liking how the tree is turning out. I might just erase that somehow, or I might just tear it out and not worry about it. I really wanted to paint with my Neocolor 2s, so I've been watching a lot of videos on Neocolor 2s, and actually I really like how this painting turned out. I even did a little chicken silhouette and like little faraway barn animals and just like bushes and trees and a fence here to block everything off. And I really do like how the house turned out, and I just like kind of warmed up by scribbling. And I actually like how the scribbles kind of tie in with everything. I wanted to see if I can draw a shape of a dog, and so I did. And this one is kind of, I don't know, maybe abstract. And again, I wanted to see if I can do a shape of a dog, and I kind of did. So I'm happy about it. This one, I think I'm going to call it finished. I was just kind of seeing what I can do, again, with the Artex acrylic markers, and do some like weird mountain scene with the sky as my Neocolor 2s, and everything else is Neocolor 2s. And yeah, I didn't know what I was doing with this one. I was just having fun one day, and this is what came out of it. So now this one I did work really hard on. I really just wanted to paint a bunch of trees and nature, and I think I accomplished that with this double page spread here. Just have like a bunch of, it's a big huge tree forest, and with like some mountains. As you can see, this page I love right here. I love how all of my trees turned out, and this is all with watercolor, all with Neocolor 2s, and the Kokyo watercolor set, I think is what it's called. I'm not really sure, but I love how my mountains turned out and how the sky turned out. And I was just painting what was in my mind, and this is what I saw in my mind. I did a little bit of reference here, and the sky was a reference because I was drawing a blank on my thinking ability. So yeah, I'm just really pleased with how this turned out. Again, I need to get better at dating it, but I think I did this one on the 19th or the 20th, I want to say. But yeah, I've just been having a lot of fun with this book, and I think I might purchase another one. This is a really good set of paper for I think $9 on Amazon. Just look this watercolor paper up and you get how many, 20 sheets of watercolor paper. I'm thinking of just purchasing like a big thing of watercolor paper, an individual paper just to have. This is actually fluid art, and I decided to do a some embellishing of like a sunflower mandala type of thing, and I used these guys. I've been using these a lot this month, Folk Art dots. You can get them on Amazon, but I got these at Michael's, and I'm sure they're a lot cheaper on Amazon, so. I also am working on this one. I don't know if it's done yet, but I saw like a weird horse thing in the shape. As you can see, it is a fluid art from the background here. Look at all those cells that showed up. Really, really pretty. And I saw a bunny rabbit hopping, so I might give him a little tail, some eyes right here. And I really like how this one is turning out as well. These canvases I bought on Amazon. I just typed in like round canvases and round stretched you want to make sure you put stretched canvases in because they might take you to the canvas boards, which I do like the canvas boards sometimes for like random painting, but not for fluid art. They will warp if you use the canvas boards for fluid art, so I would stick with the stretched canvases. This is also a fluid art that I turned into a galaxy. I just need to seal it with a clear coat and date it and sign it, and it is done. I really like how the nebulas turned out and the stars and the clouds. It's just, it screams me and something that I fully created. I didn't want to look up a reference. I just went with my imagination, and I think it turned out really, really good. And this is all acrylic paint, and it was a lot of fun to do. I have a bunch of rocks that I collected for my backyard, and I finally worked on painting them with my Artex acrylic markers, which acrylic markers are great for rock painting and things like that. So I decided to give them a try. I really love how this one turned out. This one is definitely my favorite. And this one's growing on me. I am starting to like this one. I wanted to do like a rainbow black and a rainbow white background, but this one did not turn into what I wanted it to, but I kind of like it now. It's growing on me. And yeah, I'm definitely going to do more rock painting. I do find it fun and relaxing. So anyways, you guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please stay tuned for what I want to color in the month of July. I'm going to be very busy in July, especially in like the in the beginning of July. A lot of good stuff is coming up for me. I'm very excited and I'm very happy. So yeah, it's a new chapter in my life, a new beginning, and I'm looking forward to it. So this next coming month is going to be pretty busy, but I'll try to get some videos out. I'll try to get some coloring videos out. I do miss doing those for you guys. I am planning on going live more, and if you want to head on over to Golden Dog Mom, my lifestyle channel, that is solely going to be like my animals, my chickens. I really like the vibe that I created with that channel because it is just mainly about my animals. And this channel is about my art and coloring. So yeah, I'm really excited about what's going to happen in the near future, and I'm trying to build my channels up, trying to get things going, and we'll see what happens. So yeah, you guys, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to. Of course, you don't have to, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, you guys.